Wow, 2 videos. And I did fix the mic. I just figured it out just now. I went the other way. Tightened it, I guess. I don't mess with microphones that often. And the reason I got it is because this is easy. It plugs right into my phone. It makes the sound a little bit better. It wasn't that expensive. It didn't break the bank. It didn't cost $500. It cost like $30. And it plugs right into my phone. So that's why I got it. You know, I don't want to talk about what I'm going to do, but it is pretty discouraging. You know, I could sit here and hate on Madden, right? It's so easy for people to do. So easy for me to do. Just to sit here and hate on Madden. Like, they did this, they did this. But the fact that, like, they put out the same product basically every year. Besides, it's like they're trying to clean up their mistakes. Like, they release it, and then it's like they're backpedaling. Oh no, we gotta fix this. There's this problem. A few years ago, people lost their online franchises because of Madden. And you know, stuff happens like that. That's going to happen. But what shouldn't be happening is putting out the same product every single year. And it's a crappy product at that. Why do I say it's a crappy product? Well, there's no attention to detail. You know, I'm doing more details when it comes to roster building and stuff like that than these people who get paid to do it. I'm just doing it for the fun of it, the passion of it, because I liked it. Something for me to do as well. I like the roster build. I like to trade players. That's something I like to do. But it's just like, if I'm gonna pay $70 every single year for the same fucking game, every single player better have a face, not some like NPC. No, they don't have that. And in fact, there's some guys that don't even show the NPC. That just shows you, and it's such a easy thing to go fix. It's just time consuming. But the fact that they still push this fucking product and it's shit, they don't correct anything. It's like, how the fuck are you guys cool with this? How are you cool with having a shitty fucking roster that you can't even take the time to put the real fucking faces out there or do face scans on every fucking player? I know there's a lot of players, but guess what? You get paid, and we pay really good fucking money for your product, so it should be flawless. If you're gonna pay $70 a year, the least that these companies should do is make sure every fucking player has a face scan and everything is accurate. I want all real players. I want to be able to have access to retired players and put them in the free. Like, I don't know why this is so hard. I want to be able to talk out players of retirement. You know, like, so I'd like to go to Aaron Rodgers and be like, hey, listen, I want you to be my quarterback for my team. The dude's a 73 or something like that. He's 41, 42. He's like, nah, I want to retire. I'm out. Well, if I offer him like 30, 40 million, do you think he's going to retire? No, he's going to take the offer. So it's just like this whole nonsense of like when players decide to retire, like that's it. They're gone for good. And like we've never seen players come back or anything like that. It's just so ridiculous how not in depth these games are for the price. They should be fucking free at this point, and the fact that they're not is absolutely ridiculous. What do they do? What are they making? Like, what are they doing all year to make the game better? They're not doing shit. And that's what we're seeing overall with everything in society is just fucking shit. You know, I'm not going to sit here and say my life is worse than it was last year. This time last year, you know, I was sitting in an apartment I fucking hated, and now I'm in a house. I'm getting paid relatively the same, but I'm in a better state when it comes to standard of living. It's easier for right now. Who knows if anything changes? I doubt it, but we'll see. Where things are expensive, especially food, man. Food's expensive as hell, but my life, I have both my kids living underneath my roof. We're all safe. They're working. I'm working. We're all fucking working. We're all healthy. I feel extremely blessed where I'm at. And the fact that my kids, dude, why don't you want to work? Why don't you want to grind? Why don't you want to work your ass off? Why don't you want to become the best version of yourself? Because for what? For what? And you know, I want to make strives to change my life and really try to, what they say, succeed when I have already feel like I've already succeeded in life. Why? Why do I feel like I've succeeded in life? I mean, well, I've raised 2 sons who, so far, you know, are, I mean, they're not even teenagers anymore. So they don't have families, and I have advised them not to start families right now. And I say not to because when I look at the landscape of women out here and what they have to deal with, it's like, no, man, it's just, you're not. When women get their shit together, then we can talk about like starting families and shit, and stop like when they actually want to start having some class. You know, I'm so tired of seeing women show their ass all over the internet. I'm so tired of going onto my feed and seeing these women just post selfies. Just like, you can easily just put your little post of what you're talking about, but every single post they put a fucking selfie. It's the same thing. They look like fucking losers, to be honest. It looks cringe. You're by yourself taking a picture. If you're doing something, okay. If you're with other people, okay. If somebody else is taking your picture, okay. But if you're sitting here, and I've done this in the past. I didn't do it all the time, but dude, like 10 years ago, I was taking more selfies. I don't really take selfies anymore. I took one the other day because, like, you know, my work costume or whatever, my work uniform, I wanted to make sure I had that documented. Thus, I'm doing something. You know what I mean? I was at fucking work. What do these women do? Like, they just post the same fucking thing. They just put something different on. That's all they do, is the same fucking picture. And then all these NPC guys just give them all this fucking attention. They soak it up. And instead of getting validation from their husband or like a boyfriend, they're getting validation from all these guys on the internet. I don't want a woman who's, like, for me, okay, me, I don't care. You can say what you want. I'll date a porn star. I don't give a fuck. Oh, dude, I've had my kids. I don't want no more fucking kids. If she's out making porn, currently, no. I'm not going to deal with that. But if she's like retired, dude, I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? It's like, maybe I can build myself up out of this situation. Maybe I develop a connection with her. It sucks to see all that stuff on the internet, but like, dude, if I was going to be in that situation, I probably would want to be as less as I can be on the internet. So it's like Riley Reid. Okay, I'm seeing like these, I don't even know if they're like what's true anymore. Like, if people are just making shit up. But they're saying that she basically wants all of her stuff taken down that she's produced. All of her content, all of her adult content, while keeping all the fucking money. It's like, okay, give your money back. Like, okay, take it down, give your money back. And I don't think you can do that because you're under contract. So it's like, you did that, now you have to do it. So what you should be doing, instead of advocating to have your shit taken down, like everyone's already fucking seen, everyone knows who the fuck you are. It's not like you're some like amateur. Like, you were a big name. So like, you get to that level, and now you're crying that you want, like, you made that choice. You made that choice. You can't have it both ways. You can't just go out here and do this and then go, oh, no, I want to be like, yeah, that's cool. But, like, you're not a serious person, man. Give your money back if you've seen, like, how can you keep that money anyway? Like, if you're, like, supposed to be, like, a person of God, shouldn't you want to be humble? Shouldn't you want to, like, not be? And that's the thing I'm saying with these Christians. It's like, how are you supposed to be a person of, like, a Jesus follower when you're fucking rich? Do you think Jesus would like you? You're hoarding onto all this wealth. Now, okay, if you're creating wealth, if you're creating abundance for like other people when you're making great jobs for people instead of shit fucking jobs that don't pay anything, and all you want to do is sit here and take from the bottom people. That's all they do is take. What else can you take from us? You've taken retirement, you've taken healthcare. What are you gonna do next? Take our fucking pay, and then you're just gonna keep giving these communists who have salaries and mid-management all the fucking bonuses? Like, we're just going to keep working. You think we're just going to keep working? Everything's going to continue. While we see these fucking, these people who think that they're oligarchs when they're just fucking peasant peons just like I am. But they think they're better than me. Some of them think I can't even use the same fucking bathroom as them. Because they're a fucking boss and I can't, like, fuck you. I'll use whatever fucking bathroom I want. Go fuck yourself. If you don't like it, oh well. Fuck you. You know, you can't park over here. Well, fuck you. You're not better than me. And in fact, I'm more important than you because I actually produce shit. What the fuck do you produce? That's what I want to know with men management. Is like, what the fuck do you honestly produce? You don't do shit. You sit in a fucking office. You convey some messages between managers trying to justify your job because they don't want to talk to themselves, like they don't want to communicate with themselves, so they hired you because like, oh, you're cool with them and you'll do whatever the fuck they say. Like, this whole concept of corporate mid-management, all these motherfuckers is so like, when the hell is the working class gonna catch a fucking break? Soon what's gonna happen is we're just not gonna fucking work anymore. That's what's gonna happen. We're just gonna say, fuck you come down there and do the fucking job. If you're so great, you fucking do it. And then they will fail. All the deadlines will be passed. They won't be able to put shit on the fucking, like, and it's not going to happen anytime soon, but at some point it will fucking happen where people are just like, fuck you. You don't do shit for, I'm not a fucking slave, dude. And in fact, people, you know, you can say, okay, back in the old days, slavery and shit, which was fucking horrible. It's fucking horrible what's happening now. But at least, like, they didn't have to think about bills. At least they didn't have to think about rent, a place to live, food. Shit was all provided. Whether people want, whatever it was, you're not gonna spend $100,000. And I'm sorry that this is how it is. I don't look at humans as farm equipment, but this is how they looked at people in the past. So, like, I'm making these assumptions. Where was I going with that? You're not gonna buy a brand new tractor for $250,000, whether it's an 18-wheeler or some farm equipment, and not change the fucking oil. You're not gonna buy fucking slaves and not feed them and not make sure that they're not healthy. How the fuck are they gonna work? They're gonna turn into a liability. Like, there were slaves that were treated like absolute shit, and especially by black slave owners. They were some of the worst. But most white people didn't even own slaves. It was only the rich people that owned fucking slaves. So it was a class thing. People think it was a race thing. It was a class thing. Black people owned fucking slaves too. Whether you people want to admit it or not, do your fucking research. You'll fucking see it. Look in Louisiana. There was multiple black slave owners, especially like the women were the fucking worst. Yes, there was black slave owners that were women too. Look it up. Do your own fucking research. Don't believe everything I'm fucking seeing. Do your own fucking research. Maybe it is. Maybe it is fucking wrong. Show me how I'm wrong. Prove to me how I'm fucking wrong. If it's that big of a deal to you. And I can walk shit back. I'm fine walking shit back. You know, there's so much propaganda. I mean, if somebody is pushing the wrong information and they get, it's like, dude, there's a lot of victims of propaganda happening right now. There's all kinds of fucking it's like, it feels like it's all propaganda, to be honest. I don't even know what the fuck is real. I don't know what the fuck is true. And that's where we're at right now. What the fuck is true? You know, I'm sitting here. I don't mind working a job. I really don't. I just want to be taken care of. Is that fucking too hard for companies to comprehend that, like, you might want to take care of your workers. You want to provide them good health insurance so they don't have to fucking pay for, like, I would pretty much rather just get paid less, like, Like, we're at the point where it's like, you're not going to pay me enough to survive on my own. So, like, pay me less and I can just get government subsidies. I don't know. That's where we're at. We're living a fucking, like, what are we, a capitalist country? Or socialist country? We're both. We're fucking both. And in fact, we're getting pretty even. We are a capitalist country, and we might be going farther capitalist, depends on Trump. But the Democrats are leading us to, like, a middle, like, almost a fucking halfway. It was at least 30, 70%. That's what it was. I don't know what's going to happen in the future. I don't think that capitalism is something that's a system that's a long-term investment. I think it's something that's fine, especially with the advancement of technology, unless we want to go back and say, and just scrap everything and go back to living horse and carriage, which I highly fucking doubt. I highly doubt we're going to go backwards. Unless we have a social collapse, we're going to keep moving forward. And what these companies need to realize is they need to start getting rid of their fucking mid-management and start paying the people at the bottom what they're fucking worth. Why are these people in the middle getting bonuses? What are they fucking doing? They're not doing shit. They sit in a fucking office all day and fuck off. A lot of these people can't even come out and help us if they wanted to because of unions. So, like, it's a lot of bullshit, man. It's just a lot of fucking bullshit. It's like, just take care of us. Just take care of us. Oh, that's not an... If I work for you and you want me to come here healthy tomorrow, you want me to keep working for you, you want me to keep doing good things for your company, well, you might want to make sure that I'm fucking taken care of, right? You want to make sure that I have my bills taken care of. You want to make sure that I have adequate health insurance that isn't going to make me bankrupt. Are you fucking serious? Are you fucking kidding me? Who the fuck can afford $20,000 for a deductible? You shouldn't have health insurance, and because you can't pay the fucking deductible, you go bankrupt. It's like, especially with all these fucking high premiums, lower the fucking premiums. You can't have it both ways. You can't have high fucking premiums and then a high deductible too that's like $20,000. My premium better be like $5 a week if I'm paying $20,000 for a fucking premium, because I'm not paying for shit. What am I paying for? And this is what I've already noticed this. That our health insurance is completely fucking useless. That I'm probably better off just paying the bill my fucking self, getting what I need to get done, using AI. Oh, you can't be using AI because it's not a fucking doctor. Well, yeah. What do you do? Like when you go to the doctor anyway, you what do? You self-assess. Oh, what is this symptoms? What symptoms are you having? What's the fucking difference if I tell a doctor what symptoms I'm having or a fucking AI? Because I'm not trying to get exactly what's wrong with me. I want to see what could be. Okay, this doesn't make any sense. Okay, I can weed that out. This isn't fucking a big deal. I could probably get over this shit myself. I feel okay. I don't feel too horrible. I feel like I can get through this myself. I don't need to go to a fucking doctor. You know, it's just, I don't use AI. I'm like, oh, like this is 100% correct and I don't ever need to go to a doctor. That's ridiculous. No, it's just, do I need to go to, is it that bad? Do I need to go to a doctor? Can it heal on its own? What are the symptoms? I see so many dumb people, and people, oh, you're dumb. Like, I just see so many dumb people, and it's just, what pisses me off about this is, like, I feel like I should have more respect. I feel like people should be valuing my opinion a lot more than they fucking do. The reason why I think this is because I feel like I'm on, not the edge, but what is everything that's happening, like when trends and shit like that, what would, like, trendy stuff, you know, like, oh, okay, I'm gonna be a punk rocker this day, and then like when you're in high school or whatever, and I'll be like a goth this day. It's like you're keeping up with you know which the popular trends, you're keeping up with them. I know the I'm on the fringe. I can see the, not fringe, but like I can see, I can't think of the damn word, but like I'm on the cusp of seeing what the hell is happening. And in fact, I feel like I'm kind of ahead of people. I feel like I'm built to live 5 years, 10 years ahead of where I'm at right now. I feel like I'm in the fucking Stone Ages. You know, like, I feel like I want to use internet less. Since I stopped smoking, I might use it more. I don't fucking know, but because when I'm high, I don't fucking care. Like, it's not that I don't care. It's just like I'm looking at this shit and I'm like, I don't really fucking care. And then, but when I'm sober, I'm like, I want to get fucking involved. But me being involved doesn't mean shit. You know what I mean? It doesn't mean shit. So it's like, because nobody respects me. You know what I mean? Just total lack of respect, and I'm really just fucking fed up with it, to be honest. That I get respect from like family and shit, like close family, like my kids and like my mom and stuff like that. But yeah, the respect from everybody else, I just don't fucking get it. You know what I mean? I just feel like everyone looks at me like I'm a small dog, like I'm basically living in my mom's fucking basement, and I'm like 22. You know, like I'm looked at like that. Women don't look at me anymore. They don't look at me like, and I don't feel like I look that much different than I looked 10 years ago. Like I might have a couple extra gray hairs. I can just shave this shit off, and there's a couple like extra wrinkles. I've always had wrinkles up here, but it's like I'm not even that different looking. There's a whole perspective that I think that most women right now are in a fucking bubble. That's what I think. I think women are in a bubble and they don't recognize their bad behavior. I made a post on the Facebook and I basically said a lot of women, and this goes for men too, it's fucking for everybody. You know, people think that I attack women, but I'm attacking both sides. I say women because I don't date guys. I'm not attracted to guys. I try to see like women's side of things, but like I see the men's side of things because I'm not gay. But whether you guys want to go ahead and say whatever you want in the comments, you can say I'm gay. I don't fucking care. But basically what I was saying is like women think like the modern woman thinks that she is Cinderella. And she deserves Prince Charming, but in fact, she's the evil stepsisters. That's what I basically said. And she thinks that she deserves. That's where we're at. And they don't recognize it. Most women, I don't think they recognize that they're horrible. They're horrible fucking people. They're degenerate, horrible people. You're on the fucking internet showing your ass all the fucking time. You think you have to show your ass for everything. There's no class. Like, if I was a young man, why would I want to marry some woman that's got an OnlyFans? She's connecting with all the, like, there's no, like, when I look at things, I'm like, how the fuck can I compete? And in fact, I'm like, I would rather have a less attractive woman so I don't have to worry about her fucking leaving. It's like, I'm not, like, I see these women that I'm attracted to physically, but I realize, like, I can't sustain that shit long term. What I could sustain is a woman who isn't the prettiest, but she's not fat, that looks up to me. But these women don't look up to any of us. They don't respect us. They are the men in their own lives. And I'm not trying to hate on women. So like YouTube, please don't fucking ban my channel because I'm just trying to get the truth out there. I think that most women are in a bubble. When they feel bad about themselves, they just go on the internet and I don't go through the comments a lot, but I'm seeing more guys fight back and like talk crap to women instead of like kissing their asses. I'm one of them that does it, to be honest. I don't do it all the time, but like I'm like, this is, I'll say something that puts her down because she's acting like she deserves it. But who wants to deal with that shit? I think it's a bigger flex if you want to start a family if you have small social media. I told one of my friends, I don't want to go too in depth with her story, but she was a YouTuber, man. She was like Um, I helped her get into a relationship with a good guy. You know what I mean? I helped her talk to. I helped her see things. I'm not going to go into depth about different things, but like she started to get a little antsy about things, and I'm like, hey, listen, this is how it is. This is how. And then she's like, oh, okay. Because they get into their fucking emotions and they don't think long term. They start thinking about right now how it's like they don't think long term at all. And what she did is she got rid of her social media. Not her social media, but her YouTube. She had like 6,000 followers on here too. But that's fine if, like, I don't want to go into her personal life, but if you don't have other people depending on you, you know what I mean? It's like, if you want a family, you don't need to get everyone else involved in your fucking shit. Okay? I don't need to sit here and try to compete with some fucking celebrity that wants to get into my woman's DMs. And when I say my woman, that's what it fucking means. Ownership. I fucking own you. You own me. I'm not fucking anybody else. And neither are you. We own each other. That's what it is. It is fucking ownership. Because I'm not going to be attracted to my woman after she just got done banging somebody else. That's not attractive to me. And the same can be said the other way around. So like people, yes, like if you're gonna have we are creating a union, okay, between two people who own each other. Whether that's the wrong term to fucking use, whatever. You're not going anywhere. You're not going anywhere. You are in with each other. But I don't need to deal with that shit. I don't need to put in all this effort to get a relationship started, to keep it going, just to have her like go fuck some celebrity and then try to come back to me when it doesn't fucking work out. Like, fuck you, man. I'm not gonna deal with that shit. I don't have the energy. I don't fucking have the desire. I don't look at women like, oh my god, like all these guys do. Like, and I still see a woman's nice ass and I'm like, that's a nice ass. Like, I'm a fucking dude, man. Oh, she's got a nice set of tits. Women do this shit too. Always got nice shoes. He's 6'3". Like, you look at our physical features too. You can't fucking lie, especially with the height. But it's like not end all be all. It's not like, okay, she doesn't have a big massive a perfect ass. Not massive, but it's just like beautiful, perfect body, pretty face, and then like think I can maintain that. I don't know. It's just like, I'm not going to compete. I'm not going to compete with celebrities because I'm not one. Maybe if I was a celebrity, okay, but it's not fair. It's not fair to me. So if women can't even see their own bullshit or see like how they're being deceived or led astray, then fuck them. This is why you see Nick Fuentes not want to deal with any women, and he's like, I don't give a fuck if she loves me. You know what I mean? You're gonna be like, you're not gonna go fucking around. You're gonna be my woman. You know what I mean? And he's like 30, 31. He's a virgin, and I'm not gonna hate on him for that at all. Is that different? Yeah. Well, guess what? We don't live in fucking old times, man. We live in new times. We didn't have social media 20 fucking years ago. It was 30 years. So like, you know, it's like when people try to compare eras and then just totally ignore how the environment is completely fucking different. You know, like you hear these LeBron versus Jordan, who's the best player of all time? It's like they lived in two different eras. If Jordan lived nowadays, if he was like a 20-year-old kid, you don't think he's going to develop skills that are above whatever he you know what I mean? It's like he's going to have a different skill set. He's going to be a different fucking player. If LeBron was in the 1960s, he's going to be a fucking different player. He's not going to be built the way he is. The technology isn't the way, like, we don't have the knowledge. They didn't have the knowledge we have now when it comes to sports medicines and shit like that. So to act like, oh, it's just gonna be the same. This could happen. This with this. No, it's the same that could be said about the fucking boomers who think it's the same thing as when they were kids. No, we live in a completely different era. You're seeing what 8 to 10% of Gen Z women being on OnlyFans. Like, who the fuck wants to start a marriage or a fucking have kids with somebody like that? I don't. Like I said, like. So if I was to date somebody like a OnlyFans woman, you think I'm gonna bring around my fucking kids? Hell, fuck no. Like, if one of these elite porn stars came to me, which would never happen because it just wouldn't happen. But if she came to me and started getting into my DMs, I will use that clout. I'll use that clout. Who gives a fuck? At least it gives me some. Oh, you're a cuck. Like, I don't have to, like, take the relationship serious. You know what I mean? I don't fucking have to. I can just, like, that is what it is. She's not a serious person because she's fucking other dudes, so I'm not going to be serious. I'm going to fuck other women. Here's the thing is, like, you can't do that because they have to go through all their test, and they don't want to transmit diseases and stuff like that. That's why I most likely wouldn't. But if some, like, prominent figure is, like, getting into my DMs, like, I mean, I could take you serious if you're retired, maybe. But when it comes to, because it's like the difference between, like, porn stars and regular women is you can't see what they've done, like regular women have done. If you think that they haven't done all the stuff that these porn stars are doing, you're absolutely crazy with somebody else. Especially nowadays, because, like, women, like, they don't save themselves. I think, like, I've dealt with a lot of women. I've dated a lot of women. And this was, 5-6 years ago. And the assessment, I asked, like, I would ask, like, when did you lose your virginity? Stuff like that. I didn't ask all of them, but the common number that I came up with was most American women lose their virginity around, like, I don't know, 16-ish? 16? They're not even fucking adults, dude. They're not even adults. Most women can't even make it to their 18. Like, what does that say? What does that fucking say, dude? They shouldn't even be out here doing that until they're over 18 to begin with. But what does that say? What does that say? What does that say about our society? And I always say that it's the weak men of the past that have led us to where we're at right now, and it's the fucking truth. I'm not just gonna sit here and hate on women all the fucking time and just be totally ignore the fucking past and history, what led us up to this. Like the fucking red pill guys. Like, this is what I got a problem with these motherfuckers. Is because they're basically male fucking, they're like male feminists. That's what they are. And they're fucking grifters. And some of them are okay, but they have good information. I'm not going to say that they don't when they talk about hypergamy. But a lot at the end of the day, they're just trying to sell you shit. And they're trying to sell you, like, fucking false hope. I'm going to tell you right now. It is, if you're a man who's went to a divorce, the older you get, the harder it is to fix your shit. So if you're into massive debt or you're fat, like, you're gonna have to pick one and fucking fix it. You're not gonna be able to fix it all. Unless you don't have to fucking work and you can dedicate your life just to getting your shit together for a couple years. But how many people can really do that? You know what I mean? Unless you have fucking money anyway. Not many people can do that. So is completely unrealistic with this hustle culture and all this shit that they fucking try to tell you, like, oh, just check off all this shit. Like, yes, they're correct. To maintain a relationship, sure. Having all this shit, who the fuck has all that? How many people can actually say that have all of they're successful at all that shit? Hardly anybody. If you got money, you could be a simp. If you got a sweet fucking body and you're ripped, you could be a simp. It doesn't fucking matter. what the red pill guys, what they do get correct is, I don't necessarily think that women don't fucking matter. Like, you shouldn't do shit to put yourself in the best position to acquire the interest of somebody that you might find attractive. And that's what it does. But like, the problem with these people, and I like them, I listen to these people all the fucking time, and they made sense when I was listening to them 2016, 2017, 18. The environment is completely different now. Women are way more promiscuous now. They're not the same women that they were even like 5 years ago. I think that what happened in 2020 really affected people's psyche. I think there's a lot of people that don't live in reality. I feel like I'm like one of the most real people out here. I live in fucking reality, man. I live in fucking reality. I live it. I pay my own fucking bills. I have to go do all my own fucking chores. I work my a job. I handle fucking everything. I do the fucking dish. I do everything. I'm 100% self-sustaining. I really don't need a woman. I like that. I like to have a woman because it makes the environment better. They do shit to make the environment better. They make the environment better. However, modern women don't. Okay, modern women have put themselves into one little box, and that is selling myself sexually. And that's it. They don't focus on anything else. They don't focus on any type of self-improvement when it comes to like getting over traumas, recognizing bad behavior until something really bad fucking happens. There's no self-awareness. They'll fucking get out of a relationship, get right into another one. Guys do this too, but it seems like it happens a lot more with women. They just go from guy to guy. They don't sit here and have any alone time to do any type of self-reflection of what they've done wrong in the fucking relationship. No, they just go and like, they go and, oh, it's the guy's fault the whole time. It's like, no, even if the guy beats your ass or the woman cheats on you all the time, like, what have you done? What have you done to show up wrong in the relationship? There's nobody that's 100% flawless in any type of relationship. There's some people that relationships fail over other people for sure. But you're still going to have faults. You're not 100% perfect. You're not some kind of saint. I'm not a saint. We all make mistakes. And we're not fucking perfect. Some mistakes are not, it's not forgivable. I'm not saying you shouldn't forgive them. I'm saying like, you shouldn't trust them anymore. It's like, if I get cheated on, I'm not going to fucking, you're not going to be around me anymore. You're going to be gone. Like, see ya. Okay, bye. If this guy was so fucking great, we'll go be with him. You know what I mean? Like, I guess he's better than whatever I have to offer. So go be with them. And the whole notion of like, okay, this doesn't affect me, but when I see these women that are getting all these money from the celebrities, it's like they're trying to keep the same standard of living. When they don't deserve it. It's like, you don't want to be with a guy, so you don't deserve his standard of living. Now, having a basic child support or whatever is cool, but no one needs to have $200,000. And honestly, like, if he's worried about security and you can't provide the security, you shouldn't have custody. You shouldn't have custody of the kids. He can provide a better environment. He shouldn't have to pay for your ass. And you know, okay, this is different if you guys have been together for 20 years, but like, this is the mindset of like the average fucking woman nowadays. I want you to build everything. I want you to build me a fucking mansion. I want you to build me. I want to live high on the hog, and then I don't want to do nothing. And at the same, and I'm gonna have this huge past where I've been with all these different guys. But like, you have to build this, and I'm not going to lift a finger to help you build it. You have to have all this shit already before I even give you a chance. That's where it's just like, fuck you. Fuck you. I don't want you anyway. Like, I don't want a fucking mansion. I don't want a lavish lifestyle. If that's what you want, then I can do that. We can build it together. But I'm not gonna fucking go build it so like you can come along and like reap the benefits later on. Go fuck yourself. And that's the attitude what a lot of women have nowadays. And I'm just like, I'm not gonna deal with that shit. Go fuck yourself. I'll be single. I don't fucking need you, dude. I don't fucking need you. Yeah, sex. Okay, then it is what it is. Since they'll pay, I'll fucking get a sugar baby when I can afford it when I get to be older. You know what I mean? It's like, it's all transactional. Like, that's the only thing you value me for, then fuck you. Like, fuck you, dude. I'm not your fucking dad. You know? Make your own shit. Or we can, like, we can build something awesome together. I'm not going to fucking sit here and build everything myself. So they can just be like, oh, I look good, so I can lay around and do nothing. Like on, like Scarface, like his wife. Like, I'm not fucking dealing with that shit. Hell no. This is why, like, when I see really good women, it's like, she's more trouble than she's worth. I'm gonna have to be on my, not just my best, but above and beyond all the fucking time. Because if I don't bring my A+ game all the fucking time, she's just gonna fucking find somebody else. That's why I'm like, I don't want someone hideous, but I don't want someone really hot either. And I think that a lot of people are getting to that point where it's just like, I don't like you. You're not living in reality. You're not fucking humble. You're not a good person. I don't want you around me. You know what I mean? I want people who are going to have my fucking back, who is going to tell me the fucking truth, who's going to be loyal. Like, it takes a long time. It takes a long time to earn my loyalty. I'll put, like, it's just like respect. I'll put, like, a basic loyalty, a basic respect for people. It ain't shit, though. So if you want my big respect, you have to earn that shit. And if you want my loyalty, like, you're going to have to jump through hoops, and it might take you a couple years. And it's like I said, I don't mean for it to happen. I want to see how fucking real you are, I guess. To see, like, well, we'll see. Let's see. I give you enough leash, enough space, and let's see what you do with it. I'll find out eventually. If you're fucking with other dudes, I'll find out eventually. And then you'll be gone. Because I can judge people. I can see their demeanor. I can see, like, how they present themselves. If there's something wrong, I can read body language extremely fucking well. So I could tell if something's off very quickly. If I'm being cheated on, if I feel like something's off, if they're acting different, I can feel like I can tell if something's off. Well, eventually, they're gonna get lazy. I'm not gonna sit here and be a detective and sit here and go through their fucking phone and question. No, eventually they'll get fucking lazy and they'll be found out. Because they'll get comfortable if that's who they are. But I don't want to be around people like that. So, and it's almost like, I'm good looking, so you should feel like you're lucky I'm even talking to you. Like, I had this one woman, I don't take the dating site seriously. And when I say that, it's like, I'm not out here trying to sleep around or something and fuck with women's emotions. It's just like, when I'm looking at there, I'm like, it's just not appealing to me, man. It's just, first off, most of them are not in good weight, and they just basically don't give a fuck, and then, like, you accept me like this and that's it. And it's like, no, I don't want you. You're not very attractive. Like, I don't want just a friend. If I wanted just a friend, then, it's like that song, Show Me Your Genitals, when he said, I can't fuck your college diploma or your personality. Like, your personality is great. That's something that's amazing. But, like, and sex isn't, like, end all be all. But it is. If I'm not attracted to you, then I can't do work. I can't do work. It can't get up. I don't know what to tell you if I'm not attracted to you. So, like, I want a partner, somebody I can have a basically a friendship and as a romantic sexual relationship with. I'm not just looking for a fucking friend. I'm not. So, like, yeah, looks does play a part, but it's not end all be all. For me, I feel like when it comes to looks, I feel like I will accept less than I would in the past. A lot of it was because of social, but now I just kind of just don't give a fuck because I'm old and I just like, you know, like you don't want to hear anyone talking shit to, like your friends about your woman or anything like that. So it's just like you don't want to deal with that shit. But now that I'm getting older, I just don't give a shit. And I wish I could talk like I really wanted to on this fucking channel about certain topics like race, and I do on other fucking channels. But since, you know, I'm a white guy, I can't say shit on here, and that's what makes this shit so fucking boring. And like this whole thing is like, if you're white, you can't say anything about any type of race. Anything going on is absolutely ridiculous. Like, where the fucking... I can't go into it. I can't go into it. I do have opinions, and they're not popular, but they're based in facts and reality, and what I see, pattern recognition. And I really can't talk about it on this fucking channel because I don't want to get my shit taken down. So I guess you go on my Rumble channel with that. I can't even upload shit on there. It's so fucking... This is why I don't go to Rumble full time, because it doesn't upload these fucking long ass videos like I want it to. It's like, fuck you, man. Like, I'm trying to upload my football simulation that I started, but I got like 3 games left I have to play, and then I got 2 that I have to upload. It's just like, it's not fucking working. It's like, fuck you then, man. But, dude, my channel is wherever the fuck I want it to be honest. And you know, I really don't give a fuck. I do give a fuck because I don't want to lose my job. Because people are fucking weak bitches and they can't take something and say, like, they can't look at something critically like, okay, yes, I don't agree with you here, but that is fucking true, man. That is fucking true. And if it was coming for somebody else who had darker skin, then I wouldn't have a fucking problem. But since he's got white skin, I'm fucking racist and I have a problem with it. Yes, you're fucking racist. You're fucking racist. And we're tired of it. That's it. Like, this is why you see Nick Fuentes blowing up, because we're fucking tired of it. I could talk about this. We're tired of us being held all the way up here like we're supposed to be fucking perfect people, while everyone else can say whatever the fuck they want. They can joke about us, they can do whatever the fuck, and that's fine. Well, why can't I do it back? You can sit here and call me slurs, but I can't say it back? Oh, I'm worse because fuck you. Fuck you. I'm not the one that said the slur first. You did. You called me something, and I say it back. Now you want to kill me? Fuck you. And that's where we're at. We're fucking tired of this shit. We're being tired of being told that we're fucking, like, we're pieces of shit. This is where it comes down. We're tired of being told that we're pieces of fucking shit. That we always have to be looked down on. Everyone else is fucking great. But white people are the worst people. We're 8% of the fucking population of the world. We're the fucking minority. And guess what? Do we have our own place at this point that we can go to and there's other people that we can be around that are also white? No. Oh, we can't segregate ourselves, but everyone else fucking can. Everyone else can segregate themselves, but we can't. We have to allow everyone to come in. Here's the truth. Here's the truth. You want to know the truth? I don't want to be in your fucking... I don't want to be in your fucking community. I don't. I'm not fucking safe. I want to be in a civilized community where we at least have... Everyone has regular IQ, 95 and above. That's where I want to be. I don't want to be And I think you know who I'm talking about. And it's not, you know who I'm talking about. You know the type. And guess what? One of the towns I work in, the town I work in, is it's so fucking degenerate. I hate being there. And guess what? Who's making it degenerate? White people. So, like, you know, telling it how it is. Seeing a once beautiful fucking city being totally destroyed by degenerate white people. You know what I mean? Is it that? Why can't we call this shit out? Why can't we tell it how it is? Oh, we gotta, this, and this because of this and feelings. Like, fuck you. Fuck you and your feelings. It's time to come down to reality. That's what we need is these fucking idiots come down to reality. That's what we need. So, I need to probably end this video before I get myself in trouble on here. I have no problem talking about race things. I have no problem. And I don't view myself as a fucking racist. Other people will, of course. But they would either way. You know what I mean? Even if I was like, like if it was a total opposite, I have all this white guilt. Like, no. You know, truth be told, that's it. I can't talk anymore about this type of subject because YouTube is for fucking pussies, to be honest. Like, it's supposed to be for adults. And this is what I put. This is made for adults. So we have a bunch of, like, fucking little kids that can't handle the fucking thing. A bunch of adult little kid mentally that can't handle shit. They can't handle the fucking reality. They can't discuss. They can't get in a fucking debate. They can't get into discussion. They can't think for their fucking selves. I'm up to debate anybody, man. I'll fucking debate anybody. I don't give a fuck. Maybe I'll get destroyed. I learned something. I'll get better. And I feel bad for the next person that has to go against me because it's just like, probably run circles around me. Like if I go against like a Ben Shapiro or something, he'll run circles around me. But I can see like where I failed. I can look back. I can get better. It's like I said, people who get better, they play against people who are better. Basketball, football, anything like they play. If you play against like people who are less than you, you're not going to get any fucking better. You know what I mean? It's if you're already at the top level, it doesn't matter. But if you're like trying to develop and grow, like you want to play against people who are better than you. And this goes for everything. People, you don't want it to be like to the best. You don't want to go against the best when you're like one of the worst. But you need like a little bit of a competition to keep you going, to make you better, to give you, not to be completely demoralized. You know what I mean? Like, you don't want to go on debate. Like I wouldn't want to debate like Ben Shapiro and then him completely destroy me, and then I start looking at all the comments and everyone's ragging on me, and then I lose all type of self-confidence and everything. Like, man, here's another thing. I have to end this video, but one of my biggest struggles with this life is like the endless loop of trying to build myself back up, being torn down and building myself back up. When it comes to self-esteem and confidence, it's like, dude, because I start feeling confident, and then here comes someone comes along to fucking destroy everything that I thought that I was right, and they just destroy. It's like, why is this shit? It doesn't make any sense. How does this always fucking happen? And it's like, okay, fuck it then. Like, I don't know. It almost feels, this is where I get demoralized, is because it is hard as hell to keep building yourself up when you get torn down. It is hard as fuck. Especially when you don't have any support. Anyone saying, hey, you're fucking good. You're doing good. Man, I want more of this shit. Some people do. Like, some people in my comments for sure. And I appreciate them. But, like, you do get a lot of negative comments, too. So it kind of, like, it negates that. You know, it kind of, I don't know. I'm getting to the point where I just don't give a fuck about any of that shit. I don't fucking care about. And for me, it was about like trying to get popular or whatever. It was about new opportunities that would open up, new opportunities with different people. I was hoping that like these famous people would give me an opportunity. They don't listen to me. They don't try to like build me up. They don't do shit. So what you're going to have, you're going to have very repetitive shit. You're not going to have much creativity coming out. I hope you guys like watching the same AIs over and over again. You know, the AI that's popular right now is the obese people in buffets. Like, I've seen this repeat. It's like, dude, yeah, the first time it was funny, but so somebody creates something like that, and then everyone just like copies. It's just like the trends on TikTok. You know, you got a bunch of fucking trendies. They just go along with the trends. They can't come up with any original content themselves. And if you want original content, like, my fucking channel is filled with original content. Even with the gaming and shit, like all my ideas and everything like that. There's so much. This is why it's like a treasure trove of. If somebody wants to dive deep in the future and they come upon my channel and they get like immersed, they're like, wow, you know, in their ability, they will be able to use AI to just get to like the meat of everything. They don't have to sit here and listen to, I don't know how many videos do I have, like 800 videos or something on here. I'm sure there's like thousands of hours of content, maybe tens of thousands of hours of content from me. A lot of people aren't going to listen to all that content. Well, AI will be able to go through all the content in the future. It'll be able to watch the videos and take out whatever and basically put like a little video together. And some of it's not going to even be able to I got 4 minutes. So some of it's like not even going to be my content, but stuff I'm talking about. It'll formulate something like a video or something. AI is going to. This is what I was when I was younger. I didn't like spelling. I didn't like reading. I didn't like English. I didn't care about punctuation and all that fucking bullshit. Like I've been trying now a little bit, and I don't really give a fuck about like. I don't care. Like, I can use AI. So, in the future, we're all going to have AI filter everything, if we want. You're going to be able to, anything that you post or send to somebody, you're going to be able to have an AI send it perfect. So, you're not going to have to worry about grammar. You're not going to have to worry about spelling. Am I more stupid because I don't know this shit? Am I really? Am I more stupid because I don't know how to fucking farm? Maybe. But I don't live in that climate. I don't live, and I don't have to fucking farm. So am I stupid because I don't know how to fucking farm? It's the same thing can be said. It's like, I don't need to know how to fucking spell. I don't need to know how to fucking anything about money, or all that shit. I don't have to read this whole fucking book. I can just tell AI what I want, and then like it'll get to the point for me, instead of me having to fucking read 300 pages for no fucking reason. It'll just get to the point, and I can read that and a quick. I guess it's called a summary. So you just read the fucking summary of the book, but a little bit more depth. You know, read 10 pages of the fucking book, and then like you got the whole gist of the story. I don't need to read fucking 300 pages. Read 10 pages, and that's fucking it. I don't like to read. I think because the reason why I don't like to read is because I read so fucking fast that my brain can't process it quick enough. And I know it sounds fucking weird, but it just has to do with my ADHD. I'm not fucking special. I'm not some brilliant, highly intelligent person. It's just because of my ADHD. That's why I can read really fucking fast. And it's like a fucking sprint. When I'm reading, it's like a fucking sprint. It's not a long, I can relax. I can sit here and read a book when I'm taking a bath, which I don't take baths, but, you know, I can just relax and enjoy. I can sit here and visualize what I'm... No. Dude, I can visualize shit very fucking well, as is. Probably half of my life I've lived in a daydream, to be honest, because reality fucking sucks. It's so fucking boring. It really is so fucking boring. Lots of simulations. What are we gonna do all the time? Oh, simulations. We're gonna create simulations. That's what we're gonna do. And if you can create cool simulations, you're gonna be popular because you're gonna have a lot of people that's gonna like your simulation. That'll be it. You will be able to supervise robots before they take our jobs. We will be fucking fine. Okay? We're not gonna have a collapse. If we have a collapse, we'll have a collapse. But we really shouldn't. They're gonna have to pay. Like, you can't just have all these people not taken care of on the fucking side of the street and just leave them there starving. These people will rise up and fucking kill everybody. So, like, that's what will happen. So people have to be taken care of. I don't know what the fuck that is. UBI or whatever. I think we should probably do some type of corporate. But they're not going to do that. They're not going to break off some of their fucking profits. But guess what? You won't have nothing. You won't have a fucking business because we won't have anything. We'll fucking, like, all this will be fucking destroyed. You won't have a fucking business. So if you care about your long term, but this is what the problem with these motherfuckers. They don't think long term. They only think quarterly. Like most people, they only think 10 seconds ahead. They can't think years ahead. And right now we can't really think years ahead, but they can't think months ahead. They can't even think hours ahead. It's so crazy how people cannot think ahead at all. Anyway, that's it.